Sir.
Hi, my name is Lissette. I'm a peer counselor at John Jay under faculty supervision. I'll be here for the next semester. We'll meet once a week for 30 minutes. Anything you say in this room is confidential unless you present to being harm to yourself, others, or unable to take care of yourself. I'll have to break confidentiality. At any given moment, you have the right to refuse treatment. Are there any more questions? What brings you in today?
Well, I've been having a lot of problems lately with my classes. Trying to keep up with the amount of work that I have to do, and feel stressed about it.
What classes are you taking right now?
Well, I'm taking a psychology class, science, Spanish, criminology course, and taking a social deviance class as well.
Which classes are they feel that you're struggling with the most?
Well, I would say psychology, because I'm not understanding the class material that we're learning. So I have a lot of, issues kind of like with all the work that I have to do. Plus, I'm not understanding what's going on in the class.
How are you doing right now in the class?
Horrible. I took a quiz last week and I got like a 20 out of 100, so it's doing real bad.
Is it the first quiz you've taken?
No, it's like, the semester almost over now. But I think I'm definitely gonna fail the class. But it's too late now for me to drop the class, because whether I drop it now or later, it's gonna be like a W, which is like an F.
Yeah. And has the professor spoke to you about your grades, or has she not approached it at all?
Oh, not really. I feel like professors don't care about the students. They just care about money, basically. It's either you do the work or they just don't care about it.
I understand. Besides psychology, and how about the other courses? How are you doing those?
Well, I'm just like a little behind with my work. But that's about it.
Do you feel it's because you're distracted, or because of do you work?
Yeah, I do work.
Do you feel that your job is getting in the way of how you're performing in school?
Definitely.
How many hours a week do you work?
Sometimes I work over like 40, 45 hours a week. So most of the time I get enough sleep, and find myself not having enough time between my assignments at home.
And you're a full-time student, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your study habits like?
Well, before I started working, I used to, get home from school and just basically do all my homework. And, if I have any assigned readings, I just do the reading on the training. And, but after I started working now, it's difficult for me to keep up with the work.
How are you doing right now? Like, now that you're working 40 to 45 hours, when you have a test coming up or an assignment, what do you do? Do you study before, or?
I can barely study for the test either, so whenever I'm on the train, I try to take out my notes and kind of like go over it, but it's like it doesn't stay on my mind because I have so much going on right now that I can't concentrate in the class either.
How about, have you, being that the semester's almost over, have you thought of what strategies you're going to take for next semester?
Well, I'm not even thinking about next semester. I'm more about my grade on this semester now.
How far are you into graduation?
A year.
A year. Okay. And you said did the withdrawal period pass already?
I'm sorry?
Did the withdrawal period still pass already, or not?
Yeah, it did pass already.
It did pass. Okay. So you're telling me psychology you're doing pretty bad, and because you got a 20 on your last quiz, and you feel that you're pretty much already going to fail instead of the semester. Besides psychology, you told me that your other classes, you feel that you can't study well because of the schedule you have at work. Have you thought about changing your schedule at work for the next semester, or at least for like this semester? Do you feel that you could cut down some hours so at least concentrate on your finals?
Well, I don't think so because, I have to pay a lot of bills in my house, so if I cut down the hours, that means I'm going to get less money. And it's going to be difficult for me to kind of keep up with my bills. I work in school.
In school. What do you do?
Basically a group leader for the after school program. And then they also have like another program aside from that, which is like a basketball team. So I basically kind of like coach the sixth graders.
Okay. You don't feel that you could take off like that you at least like cut some hours like during finals week to see if it will make a difference in your performance level?
I mean, I could try doing that, but once again, I don't think, that's going to be beneficial for me on the other hand, because, I have to pay my bills. And, 1 hour makes a difference.
Yeah, I understand. In the psychology class you're taking, how many more assignments you guys have left?
Well, I have a final paper that I need to write. Then I think we have the final exam, and I think we have another quiz before next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
And have you started studying now or not yet? Okay. How much percentage is the quiz worth and how much is the final worth?
The final is 25%, and all the quizzes overall is like 30%. So like the majority of the class is based on the quizzes on the final exam basically. Well, the midterm was like 50%, so basically the whole class is basically quizzes and tests.
And how did you do on the midterm?
I did kind of decent. I got like a 60.
Okay, it's a big difference from like how you did on your other quiz.
Definitely.
Is the material on the final cumulative or is it everything after the midterm?
Everything after the midterm.
Do you feel confident about everything after the midterm or not?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay. Does she offer any extra credit for students that are doing poor in her class?
No, not really. I actually asked her for, like extra credit, but she said that she has to be equal to all the students in the class, so if she's gonna offer me something, she gotta offer it to the whole class. And she doesn't feel like the older student needs extra credit.
That must be very frustrating, especially since it's almost end of the semester and she's not willing to work with you either. Which psychology class is this?
It's like it's psychology 201, so it's like a continuation of 101.
I think that's cognitive psychology. I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure of the title of the class, but
Yeah.
Once again, I don't even know what's going on in the class right now, so all I know is I just go, sit in the class, listen to the professor, take down some notes, and that's it.
Okay, besides psychology, you mentioned you were taking Spanish, criminology, and the social deviance course. How are you performing in those classes?
I'm kind of decent. I just need to catch up with some of the work assignments that I have to do, but I think I can get it together for finals.
Okay, do you feel that those professors are willing to work with you in contrast to your psychology professor?
Definitely.
How is the workload in those classes?
That's not that difficult. I know if I've been, on top of the work for those classes, like, I've been lagging behind or anything like that. But I find it kind of easier, to kind of like complete those assignments compared to psychology.
Do you think it's because you're more engaged with the material you're learning in the class?
Not really. It's just about me now understanding what's going on in this college class.
Okay. Do those professors offer extra credit?
I mean, I didn't ask them much yet, because I don't think I need extra credit for all the classes. It's just psychology.
The psychology class, is it a hybrid course or do you guys meet in class?
Yeah, we meet twice a week.
Twice a week. And what time is this class at?
That's an 8 a.m. class.
Oh, okay, definitely see why you feel that you're struggling. It's, right? It's too early for that class. And how many classes do you have on the days that you have psychology?
I have 2 more classes.
And those are which classes?
There's a social studies class and Spanish class.
Okay. Can you tell me what your grades are like in Spanish, criminology, deviance?
I would say right now I'm standing on the B+ range, both classes.
And what is your GPA right now?
It's like a 3.2 something.
perhaps the thing that you feel that you're doing pretty decent in your other classes, because it could balance out your GPA that way when you drop that much.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of like worried about my GPA as well, because, you know, I want to graduate with at least a 3.0 GPA, you know. So that F is definitely gonna, you know, bring my GPA down.
Yeah, I understand. It sounds very frustrating. You said you were graduating next semester. I mean, I'm sorry, next year, meaning that you would have, like, I would say 2 semesters left?
Yeah.
2 semesters left, okay. And this psychology course, is it for your minor or your major?
Minor.
Minor. How many more classes do you think for your minor?
2 more.
2 more? And which are those classes?
I don't know the title of the class, but it's like psychology 260 and psychology 341.
And the other classes, they are for your major?
Yeah.
Then what is your major?
Criminology.
Are you almost done with the courses in that major?
I only have the senior seminar and do 1 more class. That's about it.
Okay, I think the senior seminar is sociology 440, right?
Yeah.
I would say. Okay, now that the semester's almost over, do you have an idea of what you're gonna do in order to do better in your final than you did in your other exams?
Well, I will try to kind of, you know, start before, you know, like a week before. That way I can, you know, cover most of the material that we learned.
How about for your quiz that's next week?
For the what?
For your quiz that you said that you had next week?
I don't think I'm gonna start for that.
Can you tell me what